1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ow. All right. Got to know how to hold it. Like on him and rolling. Mashed potato. Do the alligator. Put your hand on your hips there. Let your backbone slip. Do the 1, 2, say. Like my little Lucy. Wow. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Need somebody to help me say it one time. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. You know I feel all right. Huh. Feel pretty good, y'all. Huh. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Come on, y'all. Let's say it one more time. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Dancing in the alley with long tall Sally, twisting with Lucy. Doing the 1, 2, say. Roll over on your back. I like it like that. Do that jerk. Watch me work, y'all. I'll do it. I'll do it. Help me do it. I'll help me. I'll help me.
Good morning and welcome to the District 2 2020 Fall Seminar. We're all together separately from our homes, and I hope you're enjoying breakfast and had a good dance to get your blood moving. On behalf of myself and your district board, which includes Lieutenant Governor Liz Tesoro, Treasurer Joyce Newkirk, Secretary Tammy Thompson, and our area directors, give it up for Patricia Poland for Area 1, Debbie Vecchio, Area 2, Jessica Cosentino for Area 3, and Karan Omar for Area 4. We're all so happy that you are with us today, and we can't wait to have a great seminar with you. But first, here's a few things that we'd like for you to know. Things we want you to know. Connect with us on D2's website to get our news. It's easy. We welcome our Zonta International Director, Dorte Olsen, from Copenhagen, Denmark, who serves as our international liaison throughout the biennium. We welcome our Hall of Famers here with us today, those ladies who served as our District 2 governors of the past. They are Karen Macier, Dr. Valerie Hume, Dr. Dolly Dastor, Gloria Riston, Kathleen LaBelle, Candace Edwards, Dr. Marjorie Lavin, and Irene Orton. We welcome you, Zonta District 2 members who are here with us today, and with those of you who are watching on the replay. Some of you took part in a Women's March demonstration today that conflicted with the seminar time. We thank you for standing up for women out in the field, and we look forward to hearing your stories and seeing your pictures. And as you walked with all those people who care about women's issues, I hope you told them a lot about Zonta. I have several miscellaneous things to share with you today. Yesterday wasn't just Friday. In fact, no Friday is just a plain old Friday anymore for the USA Caucus. We now know them as Fast Action Friday, where we are encouraged to go to the Zonta International website and use the Advocacy Action Center tool to take a fast action. In a couple of clicks, you can send out messages to your representatives about the ERA, about keeping girls in school, about female genital mutilation, FMG. Very easy and fun to do. Last week, Friday, The members in Texas got the award for taking the most actions. As you know, Zonta was designed so we could do things together, in our communities, in our district, and in our world. Together, we can have more growth, more results of the things that make a difference. Beware of staying alone or experiencing Zonta at just your club meeting, or you won't get to your full Zonta potential. Remember that movie Castaway, where Tom Hanks was stranded with his ball Wilson? Sometimes we find ourselves on islands of our own making. Like the Survivor show, vote yourself off the island. As John Lewis once said, it's time for ordinary people to do extraordinary things. So let's be interdependent, because together we can do more. It will draw us closer to the Zonta mission and closer to each other. And then we won't just get through or survive this COVID. We'll flourish. When you're in community, your relationships grow roots and depth. Your membership gets richer as your relationships get richer. We aren't an organization with committees. We are an organization made of committees. And today you'll hear from some of our wonderful committee leaders who have volunteered for this district. Have you been curling 1-pound weights in your career with Zonta? Well, for the first year and in the beginning, that's great. But what about the 5th year? The 10th year? The 20th year? If you don't switch it up to a little bit heavier weight, you'll find you won't get the results you seek. Let's lift enough to make a difference. Find what matters and pour your energy into it. You stop growing when you stop going. Do more than accidentally connect with Zonta. And I know you went out of your way to connect today, and I appreciate it so much. Consider volunteering to lead a committee at your club, the district level, or even running for a board position at club, district, or international levels. Watch for more information about these opportunities from your nominating committee. During today's seminar, you will hear much about our district's extraordinary financial awards. Did you see that one of our Zonta International Amelia Earhart Fellows was just awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for Physics? I know I'm proud that Zonta was a part of her education. Soon, brilliant young women all over the world who are studying aerospace engineering and the space sciences will be submitting their application to Zonta International by November 15th to be considered for the next round of 35 $10,000 US awards. You know, John F. Kennedy once called space exploration one of the greatest adventures of all time, and I'd have to agree with him. We honor Amelia Earhart, a former Zonta member, in the month of January, and I hope you are planning to promote Amelia Earhart Fellowship by stirring up interest in aerospace in your community during the month of January, and maybe even raising funds for the Amelia Earhart Fellowship Endowment Fund. Now I'd like to bring to your attention 3 letters that we should all know. GBV. Know that it stands for gender-based violence. So many people say to me, I know Zonta International Foundation does good things, but doggone it, I cannot remember those programs. So I'm going to share a little tip with you now. All you have to do is remember a very short story. Meet Special Service Dog Ed. He only comes out at night. Remember Special Service Dog Ed, and you'll always recall the 3 kinds of funds in the foundation. There are special funds, like the Rose Fund. Service projects. We have 4 of these. Education funds. Special Service Ed. Why does he only come out at night? Well, when you think of night, do you think of AM or PM? I know you think of PM. And all service projects have a P or an M in them. Papua New Guinea, Peru, marriage, Madagascar. session today, please use the chat box to ask any questions that may arise. There's a quote that I love from Dr. Sue Critch Dillon that says, "Always believe that something wonderful is about to happen." And indeed it is, as we begin this 2020 seminar together. So without any further ado, let's begin our international portion of this program. I invite you to sit back, relax, and meet our new Zonta International President, Sharon Langenbeck. Some of you will recognize her from when she was our Zonta International representative. Enjoy the seminar, and thanks for all you do for Zonta, and especially for making the effort to be here today. It means so much to not only myself, but your entire board and the future of Zonta.
Hello, I'm Sharon Langenbeck. It is an honor for me to be president of Zonta International and its foundation for the 2020-2022 biennium. I was born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri, the heartland of the United States and the gateway to the West. After graduating from high school, I went to the University of Missouri-Columbia to begin my college education. In 1971, I walked up the steps of the engineering building for the first time as a student in the Department of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering. At that time, there were only 13 women out of about 1,500 students in the College of Engineering, and I was the only woman in mechanical and aerospace engineering, so I rarely had a class with another woman. I understood early on that education was key to self-reliance, and engineering gave me that opportunity. I still firmly believe that education is that key to self-reliance. In 1974, I received my bachelor's degree, and in 1976, my master's. I continued in the Department of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering for my doctorate, and it was at that time that my journey with Zonta began. I was walking down the halls of the university building, and a professor said, "I have this application for a Zonta International Amelia Earhart Fellowship." And I applied, and I won the fellowship in 1977 for $4,000. The second year I could apply, in 1978, and I got a second award. Those fellowships were essential for me to complete my doctorate. After graduating in 1979, I moved to California to begin my career at the Research Center of Lockheed California Company. At that time, the Lockheed California Company was about 25,000 employees, and I was the first woman employed with a technical doctorate degree. It was also in 1979 that I became a member of the relatively new Zonta Club of Santa Clarita Valley. I wanted to give back to Zonta for helping me. And Zonta understands the importance of education, and that is one reason that I immediately joined Zonta after graduating, just 3 months. I have been a member for 41 years. My club is very special to me because of the friendship and work that we do locally and in support of Zonta International Foundation. After 11 years at Lockheed, I left and I went to the NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory. While I wasn't the first woman with a technical doctorate at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, I was the first woman to hold key managerial positions. So now I live in Southern California with my husband, and we enjoy the California lifestyle. We tend our mini vineyard and, of course, support Zonta. One of my first opportunities to give back to Zonta at the international level was when I was appointed to the Amelia Earhart Fellowship Committee in 1988, and then I was appointed chair in 1992. I continued to serve in leadership positions, and I'm very proud and honored to be your president. At the beginning of Zonta's next biennium, the start of Zonta's second century, beginnings mean opportunities. Opportunities to give women and girls the financial independence and self-reliance. One of the most important keys to our success is education. Because I was a trailblazer for women in my field, I have mentored young women in engineering and helped them with their career paths. All of you can mentor. Whenever possible, you should be helping the next generation. Each of you have that ability. So what does education mean to you as an individual? Think about it. How can you help? I look forward to working with all of you as we work to fulfill Zonta's mission to eliminate violence against women and girls and provide education opportunities in underdeveloped countries. Thank you so much for your support.
Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm Meta Murray, your ambassador to the International Foundation, which we have known as ZIF. It is now the Zonta International Foundation for Women. So I'm announcing this rebranding effort by ZI, which I find to be very timely and exciting. As we know, when we do searches online, we use words, and women was missing from ZIF. People will be able to find us if they care about women and girls. I'd like to give a shout out to Zonta International for being so modern. And then I would like to tell you what the foundation is not. The foundation is not where your dues go. Your dues go exclusively 100% to run Zonta International, their organizational costs, as well as staff. So how do we fund Zonta International Foundation for Women? The funding comes from the clubs. Each club gives 1/3 of its total funding raised per year and keeps 2/3 for their local initiatives. And the rest, it comes from you. It comes from your individual donations. And as we know, this year, because of COVID, we are not seeing our fellow Zontans eye to eye. I can't put the touch on you personally. Please look online for all the wonderful things the Zonta Foundation is doing worldwide. Now I'd like to give you a brief overview of some of those projects that the foundation supports. First, we'll talk about Amelia Earhart Fellowship. This is a fellowship funding multi-year that goes to promising young women who are studying in the aerospace industry. This is at the master's and doctoral level. And of course, this is in honor of a Zontian. Amelia Earhart was a very proud Zontian. So this money goes to support promising young women in the aerospace industry. And we have a Nobel Prize laureate. One of our Amelia Earhart Fellowship winners won the Nobel Prize in Physics. She's a professor at UCLA. We should be very proud that we backed a winner. Next, I'd like to talk about the Jane M. Klausman Award. This is given to women in business. Jane M. Klausman was a Zontian who belonged to our Syracuse club. She was from District 2, and she recognized that there are not enough women interested in business and getting ahead. We've all heard the phrase glass ceiling. Well, Jane felt that we needed to encourage more women to help break through. And we have awarded over $1.4 million. and it's only been around since 1998. Thank you to everyone who donates to Jane M. Klausman. Now we turn to the important category of volunteers. The Young Women in Public Affairs Award recognizes the importance of volunteerism. Zonta is made up of all volunteers. So we want to encourage young women to volunteer in their local community, internationally, locally, district-wide, however they volunteer their time and efforts and make the world a better place. $1.1 million has been awarded for the Young Women in Public Affairs. Now I'd like to move to our international service programs. And just a bit of an editorial comment. I've studied projects such as those that we have and efforts made by others in developing countries. And it's a real problem when folks come into an indigenous population and try to change things lickety-split. It doesn't often work that way. You need to get in there, become familiar with their history, their traditions, and that's why we decide to continue projects. Sometimes it takes more than 2 years to make a difference. First, we have a continuing project called Let Us Learn Madagascar. We have spent $2 million so far, and this year, working with the UN, we have pledged an additional $500,000. And then we have the continuation of the global program to end child marriage. As many of you are aware, this is a problem in developing countries, as well as right here in the United States and Canada. I'd like to take a moment and tell you a story about one young girl in Ethiopia that Zonta helped. One of the projects that we undertake there is to develop girls' clubs and provide support to young women, encouraging them to continue their education. While child marriage is not legal in Ethiopia, parents still make their young girls marry often older men. One town in Ethiopia that had a girls' club, one young lady at the age of 14 was told she'd be marrying an older gentleman. Instead of bemoaning her situation, she went to the police. She was encouraged and empowered to do this, notwithstanding what her parents wanted. With the help of Zonta's mediators and the police, I'm happy to say this young girl at the age of 14 is back living with her parents and continuing her education. Well, now moving on to our new projects, which are very exciting. Adolescent girls' health and protection in Peru. Unfortunately, in Peru, there is a lot of violence directed towards young girls, adolescents, and oftentimes this is in schools. Well, we are going to partner again with the UN, actually UNICEF, and we've committed $1 million to help train folks to be mediators and to teach young men to treat their co-students with respect. To another new project. This is strengthening the response to gender-based violence in Papua New Guinea and Timor-Leste. Again, we're going to be doing a lot of training and outreach to the tune of $1 million to change some of the deeply seated habits of indigenous peoples. So, how are we going to pay for all of this? We're spending millions of dollars. Well, Zonta International, adapting to the changing times, has come up with an old, new program. It's every member in November. And we're going to do this by using the platform of GoFundMe. Now, this is a well-known platform. It will be very easy for you to log on and become familiar with it. And I want to tell you that we're going to have some very exciting contests to pique your interest. And the first one starts November 1st. That's when the go live date is. And for the first 7 days, there is a contest to see which can reach 101 donations by the end of that week's period. 101, that's all it will take. And all you have to do is push that button on November 1st and spread the word to your friends through social media, your Facebook, your email, your friends, your families. Pick up the phone, use old-fashioned methods, tell everyone you know. They only have to donate $10 US. Please, please be generous. We have so much to do in this world, and we need your help. But remember, November 1st is the day. 100% of the money that you donate to Foundation will go towards these projects I've discussed. The Charity Navigator site has given us 100 out of 100 ranking. That means that we use your money in the most cautious way possible. Now, you will be getting information from our top-notch PR team. Help us reach our goal of 101 donations. You know what? If you have any questions, email me at foundation@zontadistrict2.org. Presidents, please be certain to enter the name of your envoy along with the contact information so that I can coordinate with them during this very important month of November. Thank you very much for listening and enjoy the rest of this seminar.
And here to tell us about this year's Jean M. Kuhn Award is Betty Sundstrom.
Hi, I'm Betty Sundstrom from the Upper Hudson Valley Club. It was my privilege to chair the Jean M. Kuhn Committee last year and continue in that role this year. Jean M. Kuhn was a fellow District 2 Zontian, an attorney, a past district governor, and a great humanitarian. This is a District 2 award only and does not go on to the international level. The award for $1,000 is open to high school juniors and seniors who have excelled in community service. Academic performance is not evaluated. The application from the club winners are due to the district committee by April 1st, 2021. They are reviewed by the committee and a district winner is selected. Application forms were revised last year and can be found on the district website. From our 20 clubs, we received 13 applications last year. If all 20 clubs participate, there is a district bonus for the winning club. I am very pleased to announce that this year's winner is Emily Smith from the Albany Club. Congratulations to Emily and to Albany. Emily is preparing a short video, and you will meet her in November at the District Award event. So thanks so much for participating, and I really look forward to receiving all your applications. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Betty. And now we'll hear from past Governor Karen Masier about the Jane M. Clausman Women in Business Scholarship.
Good morning, all. I'm Karen Masier, and I'm from the Zonta Club of Auburn, and it was my pleasure to chair the Jane M. Clausman Women in Business Scholarship Committee the last biennium. Jane was a former member of District 2, as you heard earlier, and additionally, Jane was a personal friend and mentor of mine right up till her passing. Jane recognized education as a powerful tool to women's success. Women of any age and demonstrated outstanding potential pursuing a business program with a major in accounting, economics, finance, business management, and more at an accredited college or university are eligible to apply for this award. Students must be in the second year of an undergraduate program through the final year of a master's program. Applications are released by Zonta International sometime in the April through June timeframe. District winners will receive $2,000. This is a double award for Albany this year because our district winner was nominated by the Zonta Club of Albany. And she will be going to Zonta International as our nominee, and that is Angela Fu. She is pursuing a dual major in business and management, as well as design, innovation, and society at RPI. She expects to graduate in May of 2022. The committee thanks the 3 clubs that submitted nominations and encourages all clubs to participate in the future. You can reach the district committee chair and learn more at our Zonta District 2 website. And I'm pleased to share that Kim Snyder of the Ogdensburg Club will be your chair for this next biennium.
Thank you very much, Karen. And we look forward to meeting Angela at the November awards ceremony. Okay, now let's take a look at this year's Club Award winners. Club Awards. The District 2 Rules of Procedure document is found on the district website under Member Resources Printable Forms. It describes 7 special awards for either clubs or individuals. Every year in October, a district seminar or a district conference is held. And at the district seminar or conference or both, these awards are bestowed. 2 of the 7 are for conference only, and they are the International Focus Award and the Step Up Award. Well, it's time to learn more about the 5 awards that are given at seminar and to announce our winner. Winners will have the pleasure and pride of engraving their club name on the award, showing it off for the year on their social media and at special events, and then returning it to me just before our October conference begins next year. Our first award is the Governor's Silver Bowl. Let's take a look at it. The Zonta Club of Skaneateles got it last time. What is the award for? It is awarded each year to the club with the greatest number of members fully registered at the October event, which is either a conference or a seminar depending on the year. Who will get it this time? Well, we usually calculate the number of miles traveled to the seminar, multiplied that by the total number of club members attending, multiplied by a factor based on club size. And may I say, this year was easy to determine the winner as nobody traveled. And the winner is the Zonta Club of Oswego. Next, we have the Evelyn DeWitt membership tray. Let's take a look at it. This very beautiful and quite heavy silver tray is awarded for membership. This tray has been circulating since 1978 when it was presented to the Newburgh Club. And it has been presented every year thereafter, most recently in 2017 to the Zonta Club of Oswego. Who will receive it this year? What is it? This award was presented to the district in the name of Evelyn DeWitt, who was an international president from 1978 to 1980. And it goes to the club which has the largest percentage of increase in new members during the preceding fiscal year. Our illustrious Lieutenant Governor has the honor of calculating this award because she is also the membership chair. So Liz Tessero, will you please announce the winner?
Drum roll, please. With a 75% increase, the winner is the Rome Club. They got 6 new members. We have to get an honorable mention to the Oswego Club. They got 12 new members from June 1st of 2019 to June 1st of 2020. So that's an unbelievable feat. Also, we'd like to mention that not one club had a net loss this past year in the biennium.
Liz, could you say that one more time? Because that's a remarkable thing. What was unique about this fiscal year?
That not one club had a net loss from June 1st, 2019 to June 1st, 2020, which was unbelievable. So congratulations to everybody, and congratulations to Rome.
Thank you, Liz. And I believe Rome had a 75% increase. We had several clubs in the high 30s. So watch for that information coming in our district newsletter. And now we'll continue with our awards ceremony. The immediate past governor's tray. Let's take a look at it.
There are two immediate past governor's trays in our district. The first one was a gift from past District Governor Marge Van Slyke, 1996 to 1998, and the second one was presented by past Governor Candace Edwards in 2016, so that two awards may be bestowed. The first tray that I am awarding is going to Marianne Morial, past District 2, 2018 to 2020, for her unwavering and continued support of my efforts. Prior to that exceptional secretarial commitment, she taught me so much about Zonta, helped me to organize many district events, as well as continue to choose to room with me at Zonta events. I know of no other individual who had the knowledge, the fortitude, as well as the support of another individual as she did for me during this past biennium. In a crunch or in a panic moment, she was there in her very calm and cool demeanor and had my back. The military certainly taught her well. Believe me when I say, and congratulate with all my heart, Marianne Morial for this honor and for the privilege of calling her my friend and my sister, Zonchan. The second immediate past governor's tray is presented to the Zonta Club of the Adirondacks for hosting the 2019 Centennial District Conference in Lake Placid in October of 2019. For a new club of only 2 years, this was a Herculean feat, and they certainly did a fabulous job. International rep Uta Schultz still reminds me of how honored she was to be there, and her new appreciation for Adirondack chairs. I would also like to recognize the Adirondacks Club for their continued monetary support of Zonta International service projects, as well as the service that they provide for their local community. They are pioneers in developing new and better ways to fundraise. Congratulations, Club of the Adirondacks. The District 2 Honor Award was developed by past District 2 Governor Margaret Mitchell, who was governor from 2008 to 2010. It was intended to be presented to a club that displayed a sense of teamwork in working together to promote Zonta's mission. I am very proud to announce and present this award to the Zonta Club of Utica for their support and organization of the Golden Z Club of Utica College. Together with Zonta International Golden Z Chairman Candace Edwards, I was there to present the first president, Amber Jenkins, their charter on December 4th, 2019. Congratulations, Zonta Club of Utica. Good job.
And our final award is the coveted Club of the Year Award. Let's look at it. Last year, Zonta Club of Watkins Glen, Montour Falls received it. This award, also known as the Zonta District 2 Governor's Plaque, is presented each year at the seminar and at the conference to a club that has exemplified qualities in an area appropriately chosen by the governor and immediate past governor.
Really excited and thrilled to present the award for the Club of the Year, and I'm not going to say who it is just yet. It is presented every year to a club that has exemplified qualities that are chosen by the immediate past and the current governor. We have selected a club that we feel has exemplified true Zonta spirit and growth. They call themselves Small but Mighty. Just a few years ago, they had 10 or 11 members. But today, they are 19 members strong, and they continue to thrive and grow. One of several clubs in our district who continue to remain focused and positive to the Zonta mission. They are 100 years young, willing to try new things, and are always there to lend a hand and help. They know how to celebrate women in their community with panache, and they even march in their town's local parade. They recently chartered a Z Club. It gives me great honor to award the Club of the Year to the Upper Hudson Club.
It's always a thrill to see which clubs get and individuals get these awards. Congratulations to all of our getting the physical item to you soon, or you can connect with the club that had it before. We do list it on the district website, and that will be updated very soon with our newest winners. So now we are going to move into committee reports. And our first one will be served by Amy Quinn.
Good morning. My name is Amy Quinn. I am the Service Committee Chair for District 2 for the current biennium. I'm a member and charter past president of the Zonta Club of the Adirondacks. So much has changed over the course of 2020. The way we learn, work, celebrate, socialize, and volunteer have all been transformed to virtual means. As the known world shifts to a new and hopefully temporary model of doing business and having pleasure, with it too develops feelings of anxiety, a loss of control, even confusion and fear. Coupled with the real prospect of loved ones suffering or perishing alone due to the infectious concerns of COVID-19, Americans find ourselves in a distinctly different time period than any time which has come before. While it is not uncommon for public health crises to cause emotional stress and anxiety, experts believe that the protracted length and worldwide magnitude of the COVID-19 outbreak have triggered a tragic wave of mental health problems, depression, substance abuse, post-traumatic stress disorder, and suicide. At the beginning of this biennium, Governor Theresa came to me with the idea of the district joining together virtually to promote suicide awareness and mental health advocacy for women everywhere. Of course, any effort made to highlight and promote good mental health of women has the added effect of promoting good mental health for all, directly and indirectly. This project had special meaning for me. In 2015, I co-produced and co-directed a curated stage show in Boston, which featured curated real-life stories of those who are survivors of mental illness, told in their own voices. When I agreed to steer this project into reality for the District 2 Service Committee, I would have had no way of knowing that on October 6, 2020, the 31-year-old husband of a charter member of our Zonta Club would die by suicide. We will accomplish this project, a blend of public service and advocacy, by means of each club creating a 5 to 10 second video or still frame message which normalizes emotional struggle, stimulates healthy conversations and tools for dealing with stress, and provides resources for help. This can be done with a cell phone video or video clip, which will be sent to me for curating and completion. It will be an easy and cost-free project for your club that has the promise for big impact. A good public service announcement is timely, relevant, to the point, and honest. It brings home the truth of a matter and provides important resources. There is a wealth of information on the internet about how to work for mental wellness, how to look for signs of concern, and where to find help for yourself or a loved one. Use that information to make a short, relative statement of support or relate a positive message. Your clip need not be fancy. It can be a photo of one member speaking or photographed with a sign bearing a relevant message of support, or a video of your entire membership socially distanced with words scrolling beneath. You are limited only by your own creativity, compassion, and tech skills. We will run the toll-free numbers for U.S. Suicide Prevention Line and the Canadian Suicide Prevention Service on the screen with these images and compile them into a masterpiece. Again, in keeping with industry standards for an effective public service announcement, it is vital that each club keep their clip to 5 to 10 seconds. It sounds short, but an effective message of love, support, or resources can be shared in that time. Please forward your completed image as well as any question to me not later than November 17th, 1 month from today. It is never too early to start thinking about district scholarships and how your club will publicize them to young women in your community, especially as you begin to plan your club calendar out for the new year. An awards summary sheet has been updated. I am now happy to take any questions you may have live.
Thank you, Amy. We look forward to working on that district-wide PSA. I'm sure more information will be coming forth. And we're very sorry for the loss of the husband of one of your members. As we move on, we will next hear from Vanessa Rayrot.
Hello, I am Vanessa Rayrot from the Zonta Club of Utica and will be your district go-to for all things advocacy. I will do my very best to support you and keep you informed as we move forward. What I love most about advocacy is it involves action. This is where we move forward, initiate, and support change. Zonta advocacy committees act to improve the status of women and to promote equal rights and legislative awareness. The advocacy committee recommends action in accordance with the objectives of Zonta International to improve the status of women and promote legislative awareness, advocacy, and equal rights. The chairman and members of the committee must be familiar with the UN Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, its protocols, the UN Sustainable Developmental Goals, specifically goal number 5, which is to achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. The Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, or CEDAW, was adopted by the United Nations in 1975. It is the most comprehensive international agreement on the basic human rights of women and is often referred to as a Bill of Rights for women. The United States is the only industrialized democratic country that has not ratified this treaty. The Treaty for the Rights of Women is a tool that women around the world are using effectively to bring about change to their conditions. We will be calling our senators, calling the White House, urging them to support the ratification of the Treaty for the Rights of Women. Advocacy committees throughout Zonta will be ramping up for the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence and our Zonta Says No to Violence campaign from November 25th, which is the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, to December 10th, Human Rights Day. There is a new toolkit at zontasaysno.com or on the international website under Zonta/advocacy tools, which includes new ways to campaign virtually. We will also be kicking things off with a billboard campaign to end child marriage. I will also be sharing out on this year's USA Caucus goals and activities, which will include news on the ERA ratification and the campaign to end child marriage. I will be focusing on Zonta's 4 steps to end child marriage, to transform cultural norms, establish community-based programs, increase education, and provide economic opportunity. There is an Advocacy Action Center for all clubs, which provides advocacy tools and action plans at Zonta Advocacy Action Center. You will find information there on the Equal Rights Campaign, education, and violence prevention. If you have any questions at any time, I can be reached at advocacy@zontadistrict2.org. Thank you, and I know we're going to have a great year.
Will. Thank you so much, Vanessa. Change lives through service and advocacy, and you've just heard from those two committees. Another way that we do is through our membership. And next we'll have the membership presentation by our Lieutenant Governor and Membership Chair, Liz Tessero.
Good morning, everyone. District 2 membership count at the end of last biennium was 518 members. Today, after renewal, there are 482 as of October 2nd, 2020. Zonta International has 3 goals for the biennium. Implementation of these 3 goals related to membership will maintain Zonta's visibility locally and globally. Number 1, Zonta International districts and clubs will work together to focus on membership retention. Districts are encouraged to hold at least one event per year with current education award winners and award alumni. 3, Zonta International will support current and future leaders through Zonta professional development and mentoring tools tailored to individual club needs. District 2 membership goals. We would like to be over 500 members at the end of the biennium. We would like to keep our old members and work on membership retention. While thinking about retention, we need to engage our members. Maybe a welcome letter from a club president, assign a mentor, assign to a committee and project as soon as possible to immediately engage our new members. Be open to their ideas. Don't say, this is the way we do it. Know your members. Why did the person join? Maybe a short new member survey after a few months would give some insight on how they like their new membership. Mention new members in newsletters. Celebrate all of our members. Honor membership anniversary and thanking them for something they did during the year. Announce birthdays in the month at club meetings. Acknowledge work, achievements in the community. Congratulate them on personal things like weddings, children, and grandchildren. Retain the members after they leave. Many members leave for various reasons. Ask them to consider an e-club. Introduce them to clubs in their new area. Ask them to consider an individual membership with no club affiliation. Ask them to be continued friends of Zonta, to be invited to club activities. And lastly, let your members know that there are many resources out there for membership. You can get them on the Zonta International website under Tools, the District 2 Membership Committee, and District 2 website. Have a great rest of the weekend, and I enjoy working with you for this biennium. Thank you.
Thank you, Liz. We are so excited about the membership growth that we're already experiencing in District 2, and we look forward to welcoming a new e-club. They need 15 members to go forward and apply for their charter, and they've already got 13, and many of the 5 are on this meeting today, so we welcome you. And let's continue our membership growth and retention. Next, we have a special invitation.
Hello, Zontians. I'm Candace Edwards, Zonta International District 2 Conference Chair. Before we know it, our Zonta International District 2 Conference will be held October 15th, 16th, and 17th, 2021 in Liverpool, New York. Please mark your calendars accordingly. We know it's been a strange year with COVID-19, so we actually are planning 3 types of conferences. Hopefully we'll have an in-person one, but we're also looking at hybrid and virtual. We are doing our best to get you as team members excited, inspired, and motivated to attend this fun and enriching experience. We are taking an all-new, fresh approach to the conference that we hope you will enjoy. Each club will have the opportunity to take part and lead the way with weekend events. Friday morning at 9 a.m. will be a board meeting. Friday afternoon will offer optional workshops. The evening of October 15th will hold exciting but optional a la carte advocacy and social events, with a rally being held outside in a central area, which will invite local women's groups to unite about women's issues. For example, closing the loophole on the child marriage law. Each participant will receive a Zonta Says No umbrella to open in unison, kind of like an impromptu flash mob with panache. Then a meet and greet reception will be held back at the hotel. The conference sessions will start early Saturday and Sunday morning to conduct the business of the district and to be fun and informative. Z and Golden Z Club members will be invited to participate as well. Saturday evening will be an entertaining social dinner and party where guests are welcome. After dinner, a Denmark-themed reception will be held for our Zonta International representative. Also on Sunday, a memorial will be held. Doesn't that all sound exciting and inviting? We hope so. Please mark your calendars accordingly to attend the Zonta International District 2 2021 conference on October 15th, 16th, and 17th at the Comfort Inn & Suites on Buckley Road in Liverpool, New York. We look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.
Thank you, Candace, and we look forward to being there. So now our day is just flying by. Normally we have 6-8 hours to do this event, but today we're doing it in 2. So it is now time for our breakout discussions, and I'd like to give you some advice on these. You'll be divided automatically. You don't have to do a thing. Robin is into small breakout rooms. During your breakout room, if you have your agenda handy, we will be discussing specifics. The first is social media life hacks. And what's a life hack? It's just something that makes life easier, a solution to a problem, if you will. So we'll be talking about promoting membership online, how to promote the scholarships that we've been hearing so much about, and maybe some ideas of what your club could do for 16 days of activism. And then you'll be scrambled again into another breakout, small group, and you'll be discussing virtual fundraising. Now, we need a volunteer to take the notes. And you'll see on the slide, there is a link. It will be in the chat. And when this opens up, somebody's got to be somewhat technology aware in your breakout. That person clicks the link, document will open up. When you're in your room, you'll notice that you have a group number. Just select the tab on the bottom of the form for your particular group number and put your notes in there. Then we will compile them and recap in an email to all attendees. So in the interest of time, if you could please take and type them today, that would be the best solution, and we thank you. So Robin, without any further ado, let's everybody turn their cameras on, and Robin's gonna scramble us up for our first breakout session. Have a great session.
All right, we're closing the rooms in 18 seconds. They've got 1 minute left.
All right.
And they're coming back.
I went to click enter to send someone something too, and it already brought me back a little bit early, so I'm sorry. I left my group. I was hitting enter on a chat, and it went.
It's
enter.
all good. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome.
Sorry I left early, friends. They were in. I clicked enter to send something to Amy and he brought me back early.
Oh, well, there that goes.
Bingo, Marion.
Bingo.
Hi, Liz. We're back.
I was
How are
going to
you?
say, there's Liz.
Liz.
Been shy the whole time.
Me?
Hi,
Bingo. How are you?
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Turn your camera back on.
I hear
Who, me?
Hi, Deb. How are you? Hey, Deb.
Hello.
Hi,
Liz's
Hi,
cute little
Joyce.
dog in the back.
nice to
I so
Oh,
wish we were all
yeah.
together.
I do too. I'm getting so tired of this, aren't you?
Hey, I see
Oh,
no
I'm so tired
Yeah.
of it.
wearing their masks. Good.
Virtual hugs, everybody.
Yes.
It is nice to see you guys,
Virtual
though.
hugs. Yeah. It is.
It's nice to see you.
Morning, Inga.
Hey, Joyce, how you doing?
I'm doing good, darling.
Good to see you. Good to see you again.
Hey, Judith.
Hi, Judith.
Where is everybody?
Tell you we're in lockdown in Montreal?
Yeah, I heard that.
Are you? What
We are.
happened?
Can't go out.
Can't
No,
go
I
out.
can't,
Can't have anybody in.
I can't go home with family. I can't, yeah, oh well.
Thinking they need to do it in all of the United States, but, you know.
Good luck with that, huh?
Judith, did your numbers go up? Is that why you're on lockdown?
What is lockdown though? Can you not even go like to the store?
Well, it's like you're supposed to go to the, once a week. Try to get enough groceries for a week or two so you don't have to go out very often. You have to.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean, this is where we were in March and frankly, where we probably should be again right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Have all
Is
closed.
going to the store once every 2 weeks and
Yeah.
hoarding
Now
hoarding toilet paper. Shame on all those people.
I think Zonta ought to start a virtual cookbook with suggestions on what we.
That's a good idea.
I
It is a
like
nice-
that idea.
Good
I really-
idea.
That's my friend.
If I can come in here, please. We in Montreal are having a fundraiser. It's a cooking workshop. And it's by a very, very good and famous chef, Chef Amanda. So it's on the 24th. And if you like, we've sent out the invitation. I will send it out again to Governor Theresa. Please join us. We would love to see you all. And you'd get some excellent, excellent cooking tips for
What a-
fall comfort food. We all need a bit of comforting.
What a
Yes, we
great.
do. What's the date?
He's making brain.
24th.
24th of
Okay.
October. It's a Saturday.
It's next
Oh.
week, Saturday.
Yeah.
And the menu is
Early
braised-
voting starts in New
braised
York that
beef
day.
with mushrooms.
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, yeah. I will send the invitation out to Theresa. And if she can be so kind as to forward it to everybody in the district, that'd be great. Thank you.
At 11 a.m.
Okay.
I'd be happy to
I think
post it to
everybody's
social
gonna
media
be
too.
I think we're all back. Okay, so without any further ado, those links for the recap, when you fill them out, we'll summarize and we will send them out, but I heard some great ideas and it was so nice to see everybody. So watch for your recaps coming in your email. It'll be a summary. And next, we are going to talk about a couple of important dates and a few announcements and answer your questions before event today. It went so fast. Okay, first of all, questions and answers. Yes, the recording of this event will come out. And if you had experiencing any lagging time, you will find that it won't on your recording. The President, Sharon Langebach's video, is found on the ZI website and will be on our Facebook page as well, in case you'd like to share it with your clubs. Somebody asked the number of times that Zonta International presidents came from District 2. As we were one of the first districts, many of them did. And I think they are enumerated in our district video that's on our history video that's on the front page of our district website. I don't know the exact number right now, so I want to make sure I don't tell you the wrong number. I'll get back to you on that one. Next, change our club bylaws. Anyways, to chairperson. Well, as Zonta clubs, we are bound by Zonta International bylaws. So what that means, it's sort of like McDonald's and French fries. You may want to cook your French fries for 40 minutes. But if McDonald's instructs you it's only 3 minutes, you have to do the 3 minutes. So we do comply. That doesn't stop you from using it verbal if you wish. CJ asks, are there differences between donations and proceeds? Are they treated differently? Some clubs sometimes have events for their club, and that is a little bit different. If you mentioned that it's something for your club, Syracuse Club passes a hat around at one time at the end of the year at their holiday party. Those funds are just for club use. Alternatively, your nonprofit fundraising, that's the fund where you do 1/3 for international, 2/3 for your local initiatives. And then somebody wanted to know the percentages for our membership winners. The Zonta Club of Rome increased members over last year. This is not the whole biennium, just 1 year, 75%. And the increase for Oswego, 52%. These are just wonderful numbers, ladies. And several people, as I said, had increases over 30%. And I am so blown away that this past fiscal year, no club had a net decrease. So hats off to you. Keep up the good work. I know a lot of people are, I think we've got, Joyce would know for sure, but I think we've taken in another almost 10 people. And when the E-Club comes, that'll be another 15 people. So we're on the growth. Important dates. Well, in October, 21 and 22 feature child marriage webinars they attend. They are in your handouts. The rest of your October, you want to spend planning for GoFundMe so you personally can help collect up money. In the old days, we used to have the March of Dimes where you gathered up things, you visited your neighbors, you told them about your cause, and you picked up a couple of coins here and there. I hope you shared a lot of good virtual fundraising ideas in the last breakout. Another thing that you'll plan for is 16 days of activism activities. We ask each club to do something, and our PR chair is busily getting ready for an appointment with her club PR chairs on October 28th, where she will share information on how to promote this fast and easy. So we look forward to that. Then we go to the month of November. As Mita Murray told you, push the button on the GoFundMe page and make a donation so we can quickly get to our 101 donations that day. While the GoFundMe campaign runs the entire month of November, we've been challenged to be one of the first few districts to achieve 101 donations the first week. On November 14th, you are invited to a virtual award ceremony held by the Zonta Club of Montreal, a guest speaker. It's an opportunity to see some of the Amelia Earhart awardees, I believe. What a great chance to go to Canada when we can't cross the border. And then November 25, as you heard, is a very important date. It's the World Elimination of Violence Against Women, and it kicks off our 16 days of activism. I would love to look at your Facebook page during these 16 days and see you filter, an orange filter. This is the time for our message to be very visible on social media. And on the district Facebook page, graphics every single day of the 16 days that you can easily please like, share, comment. You know, we can all do something for 16 days in a row. I'm going to ask you to please go to the district Facebook page every single day. And if you don't have no worries, you just go to the website, and up on the top is a gold bar, and all the social media links are there. You can be a Facebook stalker and see the district page without being a Facebook account holder yourself. It's time to say goodbye. So I would like to say thank you for being here. And I want to say thank you for caring about our mission. I want to thank all of our presenters, our Hall of Famers, our international rep. And I would like to thank Robin Bridson from the Syracuse, from the Oswego for all their help with the technology. So don't keep Zonta a secret. Go have a great rest of your weekend. And I look forward to seeing Days of Activism. Take care and thank you. Bye now.
Thanks, Robin.
You're welcome.
Robin.
Yeah, goodbye. It was really nice to be with you. Very inspiring. Thank you.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Have a nice rest of your weekend.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Thank you.